Have you ever tried a calorie deficit and you kind of give up after a week because you're so freaking hungry? That's what today's video is going to be all about, because I know that it's hard. I'm in the thick of it. I'm still in the beginning stages of my calorie deficit, but this video is going to be all about my tips that I've learned on my own journey, and that's literally all my credentials, my journey. And if you're wanting to learn or wanting to hear my tips that I've learned on my journey, keep on watching. I'm gonna, we don't play around here. I'm gonna go straight into this video. I'm gonna go for point number 1, which is protein early in the day. I know that sometimes you see YouTubers and other people that have made it to their goal already, and all they have for breakfast is like a smoothie with fruits and just carbs and sugars. Well, I'm here to tell you that when you incorporate protein in the beginning of your day, it actually helps. It helps the cravings. It really does, because protein, you're not gonna just drink a protein shake and then feel full, obviously, right? But it really does help when you eat a protein-packed breakfast and then like scatter it around the day as well, but to make sure that you start the day with eating protein. Second tip that I have is trying out different methods, like eating methods. So by that I mean, when I first started my journey, I saw another YouTuber, a health influencer, talk about, oh, it's easier to just do a bunch of small little meals, just a bunch of small meals in a day, and hit your macros that way. It could have worked. It could have worked for her, and it could also work for you watching this, but it did not work for me. I'm the type of girl that for some reason I went with those smaller meals and I just kept getting hungry. There's nothing that could fill me up. But then I tried just eating 2 big meals with like a small snack in between them, and that right there, it really helped me. It's like my stomach knew that it's like, oh my gosh, I finally got a good meal in. I can relax on asking her for food. And your stomach might be different. Like maybe you're doing the 2 big meals and it's like, that's not working for you, so try the other way. So I love this fitness journey because like everyone's fitness journey is a little different, or maybe a big different. And I just think it's kind of crazy that there's some fitness influencers out there trying to do a one-size-fits-all when this is such a like, everyone's different, You might find a little group of people that are the same as you, but you shouldn't try to put fitness into one circle. That's kind of crazy. A tip was to drink lots of water. And when I think of drinking water, there's some days that I drink a lot. There's some days that I don't drink much, but I don't really notice. And something that I'm gonna start incorporating, which I added this as a tip, is literally tracking my water. I have a big old jug that's like, I think it's a gallon. So my thought process is, I'm gonna fill that gallon jug, right? And I'm gonna put water from that jug into my like smaller cup that I can take everywhere, because I'm not gonna be taking no jug everywhere. So I'm gonna fill it up in the morning, drink it, and then fill it up again, take it to work, and then drink out of that. And if I finish it, great. If I don't, I already know kind of how much water I've been drinking. And it's like, we don't have to guess if we've been drinking a lot of water. We could just see from our cup and our jug, and I feel like that's an easy way of tracking. And the same way that you track your macros, you track your calories, your protein, I think water is a great thing to track, because it's a great thing to have in your fitness and health journey. And that will really help you out with hunger cravings, just being overall hydrated. My 4th tip is making meals with lots of protein and including lots of fruits and veggies, which is low calorie, high volume foods. I feel like I usually see people eat rice with chicken and rice with salmon, and I personally do this. I do rice with salmon all the time. But one thing that I would love to do is to start adding more veggies, because if you add more veggies that are low calorie and high volume, so you can have so much of them and just have protein with that, that will be so much more satiating than just a small portion of rice and then just a salmon. You could add the rice in there too for some carbs, but not the same amount. And I feel like you will be the same amount of satisfied or even more, because you have so much more like fiber, nutrients, and just so much more in your plate when you add vegetables. And that's just, it makes you full. And the thing that I love about vegetables is that it's not expensive. I mean, unless you want it to be fresh, which I don't have time for that. I don't have the, patience to be going out almost every day buying that, because it will go bad really quick if you don't use all of it. I buy a big bag of veggies, of mixed veggies, sometimes only broccoli, from Walmart or Sam's, and that stays in my freezer. That stays in my freezer for so long sometimes, and when I'm ready to get back into it, I go at it, it stays good for a long time. Fifth tip is having macro-friendly sweets and how important that could be. You have macro-friendly, calorie-friendly sweets, desserts, that makes your journey so much more like, I just want to add that this is more of a bonus tip in this video, because it's not really about controlling your hunger or, bringing down your appetite or nothing like that. It's literally just a way to make your calorie deficit exciting. And I feel like when you look forward to something, it's exciting. When you're like, I can't wait to have my little treat. When you have that type of mentality, it's a lot easier to do. So in a way, it gives you a little bit of a motivation, a little bit of a drive to say, let me get my veggies in, let me get my protein in, let me get my fiber in, because I know what's coming next. I know what's coming next is something sweet, is something good that's not gonna mess up my macros for the day. I honestly wanna make a whole video aside from this and just break down like my favorite sweets. I'm no expert, but I have some stuff I came up with. Like I love to get the Halo Top ice creams. And I know that not all the flavors are the best, but the strawberry, my opinion, the strawberry is so good. And I get like one of those Nature Valley like brownie things that are only 150 calories. I melt it right on top of there, and it's so good, and it's like less than 300 calories. So good. Honestly, I'm passionate about that. I love my macro-friendly sweets, and I will be making another video on that, so please stay tuned. Right, and my sixth tip is literally just a piece of advice, a piece of just something from me to you, and just knowing that it gets easier, knowing that this is just the beginning of your body getting used to less energy. So just know that you will feel a little bit more sluggish. Just know that you will feel a little bit less energy, and that little hunger building up. And honestly, if you are in a healthy calorie deficit, meaning that you're not eating like more than 1,000, like something crazy below your calories, and you're at a healthy calorie deficit, and you're feeling that hunger, that's normal. But just know that your body's getting used to it, and it's not gonna feel like this for that much longer. And to just really know that the results are coming, that you are really doing this, and I am so proud of you. And this is such a great thing that you're doing for yourself, for your future self. And it's a really big act of self-love, because you're saying, I'm gonna take care of you, and we're gonna have a good future, we're gonna have a healthy future. You feel? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this, please like and subscribe and join the little family we have going. Thank you so much. As always, be happy, be cozy. I'll see you in the next one.